NBC next Thursday.
Ellen DeGeneres is coming out tonight. This time to visit Jay for some laughs, along with the one and only Dennis Rodman. Your local news is next.
We're live at Darden School. The sign says stop, but our driver's doing it.
And you're looking live at our control room.
And looking live at our newsroom tonight. We'll take you inside the world of live television news.
When employees found out that we won the money at work, they were all so happy it was unreal.
They said, well, I'll believe it when I have the money in my hand.
Nobody even questioned whether I was going to come back or not with their $1,250,000.
We pretty much just kept a close eye on him.
I stopped by work, tell everybody hi, goodbye, and I'd be in the Bahamas spending their money.
And I started checking the airport to see where he had reservations.
Herb's the man.
Yep, he's the man.
This Saturday's Hoosier Lotto jackpot is an estimated $8 million.
Got your ticket?
You know I got a ticket.
Can't win without one of these.
The Gurley Leaf Automotive Group announces a one-of-a-kind used car buying opportunity. Transport stocked with top-quality used vehicles acquired from a leasing company and other dealers around the country has made its only Indiana stop in Mishawaka and Elko. These vehicles are being offered to the market for a simple $89 transport charge, and you take over the payments. Act now! After September 30th, these transports will load up any vehicles not sold and move them to another state. This is the only Indiana appearance of these transports. 2 locations, Mishawaka and Elkhart.
You're watching WNDU TV.
Live from Michiana, this is Newscenter 16.
This is where kids walk to school, but parents say few cars stop for this stop sign. They think it's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt.
They're flat breaking the law, and they need to be controlled, so some enforcement is necessary.
Good evening, I'm Mark Kelly.
And I'm Maureen McFadden. The intersection is less than 200 feet from an elementary school.
And some parents say it's so dangerous they won't let their kids walk to school anymore. Our Nolene McGrath joins us now live from Darden Elementary in South Bend. Parents are pretty concerned, aren't they, Nolene?
They are, Mark. They say there have been several accidents here over the last 10 years. Fortunately, no one has been seriously injured, and parents say they hope it doesn't take a death to get officials to take notice. Every day, hundreds of kids are dropped off at Darden Elementary. Almost all arrive through this intersection at Janet and Cypress. But as you can see, not all cars stop in front of the school, even though this is a 4-way stop intersection. We even caught this school bus making a rolling stop. Parents want to put the brakes on this problem. They're concerned about their children's safety.
We don't let them walk to school alone. We accompany them across the street. It's just too dangerous to allow them to walk through that intersection.
Do you want both of our names?
After years of complaints, these parents are starting a petition drive, asking for solutions to their problem.
Speed bumps, flashing lights, maybe a crossing guard. Clay High School has them. We don't. They have them for the grown-up kids, but not for the little kids.
Now they just have to figure out who will take action.
We've called the county, the city, the state, the school corporation, and you just have to find out whose problem it is. Frankly, I think it's everybody's problem.
We should mention that Darden's principal is very concerned about this problem. In fact, he's the one who suggested the petition drive take place here tonight. And Mark, I understand that Contact 16 is looking into this.
That's right, Nolene, and we are really hoping to have some positive things to report on Monday here on Newscenter 16, so we'll stand by for that. Thanks.
One of the largest missing child agencies in America is now lending a hand in the search for Brittany Beers. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is working to create a poster of the 6-year-old Sturgis girl. Police want to make sure it includes an updated picture of the little girl and a description of the clothing she was last seen wearing. The poster will eventually be distributed from coast to coast. It could be ready as early as Saturday. But today, Sturgis police say they still have no solid leads in the Brittany Beers case.
Yesterday, police said tracking dogs followed the girl sent to a nearby gas station. So how reliable are tracking dogs and how do they work? Newscenter 16's Jay Hermasinski found out.
Fritz, a tracking dog with Michigan State Police, has not been involved in the Sturgis missing girl case.
Oh, good boy. Attaboy, what you got?
But tracking dogs like Fritz recently provided Sturgis investigators with vital information. Police dogs tracked Brittany Beers' scent from this bench through her apartment complex to a gas station parking lot 2 blocks away.
It leads us to that area, which appears to us to be significant.
Significant, and for tracking dogs, remarkable. That's because the dogs picked up Brittany's scent more than 5 days after she disappeared.
So the older the track is, the more difficult it's going to be.
Trooper John Norville is not involved in the Sturgis case, but he's been working with police dogs for 15 years.
Track freshness is usually determined by weather conditions more than anything else.
And since Brittany's disappearance, 2 major rainstorms, like this one last Friday, swept through Sturgis.
The rain will tend to wash out a track.
But despite all the rain and the 5-day delay, Sturgis police say the tracking dogs still picked up Brittany's scent.
We're confident at this point that the dog has done its job.
Sturgis police hope someone saw Brittany in the gas station parking lot the night she disappeared. So far, no one has stepped forward with that information.
From our Elkhart News Center, more waiting is on tap for residents in Millersburg. Tuesday's water main breaks continue to threaten area drinking water. Health officials say it will be at least another 48 hours before lab tests can be completed on today's water samples. That means a boil order remains in effect for anyone using city water. A day of surprises at the Marv Albert trial.
First, Albert copped a plea, then he was fired by NBC. The trial ended abruptly today when Albert decided to plead guilty to a misdemeanor assault and battery count. Within hours, NBC announced it had fired the popular sportscaster. In a statement, Albert said he fully understands the position of the network. He says he will now try to reconstruct his personal and professional life. Here's what some of you had to say about whether Marv Albert should still be on the air.
Would you want to see him on the air?
His personal life's really his business, so, you know, that doesn't make a difference to me as long as he does his job well. What he does on his own time is his business. So.
I don't believe so, because to me, he's a very lowly person. No, I don't think so.
I think someone like that should not have the ear of the public and try to impress or give his opinion. And it doesn't seem quite fair to me that he should.
Also making news in America tonight, investigators think an electrical spark may have brought down TWA Flight 800 in July 1996. A broadcast report suggests the spark may have found its way to fuel vapors in a nearly empty tank. Police now say a baby found by a dog in Grand Rapids died of a fractured skull. That contradicts statements from the child's 22-year-old mother, who may face criminal charges. Police in New York have arrested an adult and 2 teenagers in the murder of New York millionaire Nelson Gross. Authorities say 2 men escorted Gross into a bank last Wednesday, where he withdrew $20,000 and drove away. His body was found near the Hudson River with multiple stab wounds. And Hurricane Nora is now a tropical storm, but it's still plaguing the Baja Peninsula with high winds, high seas, and heavy rains. Folks in Arizona are filling sandbags in case the storm hits them hard. Television history was made tonight right in front of your eyes. You just watched NBC kick off the 4th season of ER like you've never seen before. For the first time ever, you saw an actual live broadcast of a dramatic series. I think the most noticeable difference was the look of the show. The program is usually on film, not videotape or live as it was tonight. Tonight, the picture looked different than you're used to seeing. Usually, it's shot days in advance, and all the bloopers and mistakes are edited out, but not tonight. Tonight's live ER was unprecedented for a modern TV drama, but it's old hat for news. What you may not realize is that we put together 5 live newscasts right here every day. Maureen's here to explain how. Where are you, Mo?
Mark, I'm really just a few feet away from you, but it looks like a different world. I'm live right now in our newsroom. To you viewers at home, it looks like it's just Mark and me putting together the newscast, but you wouldn't believe all the people it takes. Like our producer Cara and the director and technical crew who make sure everything looks perfect on the air, plus the folks in master control coordinating satellite feeds and rolling commercial breaks. And of course, you've already seen Nolene tonight live in the field. We've got crews out at all hours gathering news around Michiana. When we walk in the door, we face different stories and challenges every day. Here's a look at just how things come together.
Time for the afternoon news meeting.
Every day, like clockwork, our nightside staff meets at 2 o'clock to go over the news of the day. We have a lot of laughs.
Just ask my friend, Jeff Jeffers.
Okay, story ideas for tonight?
But a lot of serious work to be done, too.
It's a kid an adult who, after years of searching, found his birth mother.
The other thing is, I don't know if we've ever done anything spinning off Marv Albert.
And Mark saying, I'm not guilty.
Yeah. I don't understand search dogs. That's my point. I've never, I don't know the intricacies of how long a scent stays there.
Cheryl's on the phone.
We've got tape of cars running through.
Which is probably now.
Yeah.
Soon.
Go.
2:20.
Okay.
Oh,
they're out the door.
And with that, we're off. Reporters prepare for their story.
It's Jay Hermsinski. I'm with Channel 16 in South Bend, and we're interested in doing a story on tracking dogs. Oh, that'd be great.
And Fritz.
Okay.
Ready?
Producers check satellite feeds from around the world to bring you the latest news outside of Michiana.
Investigators think an electrical spark may...
It's 5 o'clock, and while I'm on the set working on another newscast, the nightside crew is busy. Jay is learning about search dogs.
It's amazing how many people blew past me.
Nolene and Derek are investigating the safety of this intersection.
I'm really tight on time tonight, so basically
And the producer is making decisions. It's 8 o'clock, and Mike Hoffman is putting together his weathercast.
Looks beautiful through the weekend.
And Jeff Jeffers is organizing his sportscast.
We got to change showrun. Kemp just got traded. Ooh, okay.
It's 9:15, and now things are rocking. The producer is going over the final plan with our director, and the finishing touches are put on the show and on us. It's 9:59, and we're on Ready or Not.
Good evening, I'm Mark Kelly.
And I'm Maureen McFadden. The intersection is less than 200. And we do this for at least 5 shows a day. Now, throughout tonight's newscast, we'll show you live pictures of the work going on behind the scenes, making this newscast come together.
We're on G2, sound, squeeze.
Years of searching are finally over for this Michiana man. Today, he met his biological mother.
Think the I-step is hard enough? Try taking it with 2 broken wrists.
He's left Indiana, now he's headed to outer space.
A long ride on the lawnmower.
And look at this, it's a human totem pole.
Michiana's veteran news team, Maureen McFadden and Mark Kelly, homegrown meteorologist Mike Hoffman, and the dean of local sports, Jeff Jeffers. This is Newscenter 16.
So that you can go to these extremes, we've gone to some of our own. Introducing the ultimate Grand Cherokee event, featuring the best incentives of the year on 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokees, like low 4.8% financing or this remarkable $339 a month lease. But hurry, these incredible incentives end when the 97 Grand Cherokees are gone. So now, more than ever, Grand Cherokee can take you to extremes.
See your Michiana Jeep and Eagle dealers.
My dad started every project searching for wood with integrity, as he called it. It had to be straight with fewer knots and hardly any bark. Of course, finding lumber that good has never been that easy. Until now. Because for me, there's Top Choice lumber. Every piece is clean and smooth. Integrity to spare. So with Top Choice, I can spend the weekend working with good wood instead of looking for it.
Top Choice Lumber and Top Choice Severe Weather Lumber. Pressure treated and water repellent. Now at Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse.
Here are the Indiana Lottery numbers, the daily 3, 4, 6, 7, daily 4, 0, 9, 4, 5, and lucky 5, 1, 4, 14, 24, 34.
Whole lot of 4s. Michigan lottery numbers tonight. Daily 3 is 0, 2, 8. Daily 4 is 5, 0, 4, 3. The cash 5 is 13, 18, 26, 36, 38. Good luck to you.
What do you want when you buy a new car or truck? A huge selection, low prices, low payments, high trade-in values, or do you want it all?
Well, we've got it all right here at Tom Naquin Chevrolet Nissan in Elkhart. Hi, I'm Thad Naquin. Just listen.
Get a 97 Cavalier, only $129 a month, or get a new van conversion with $2,000 cash back to you, or 2.9% financing for 48 months.
Serving Michiana for nearly 30 years. Visit us at Tom Naquin Chevrolet Nissan, just minutes from University Park Mall in Elkhart.
And you can give, and up on Kenny. Anybody answer right on one? Page of music, dissolve, Mike, cue him.
The Michiana Regional Airport was the site of an emotional reunion this evening. 30-year-old Barbara Dobelary gave birth to Larry Blake. Today, they met each other for the first time. Barbara gave Larry up for adoption. Larry's been searching for his biological mother for over 5 years, and he ran into roadblocks until 2 months ago. Court records were released once Barbara put in a request to meet her son.
And real overwhelming, too. It was real unexpected. You know, because I gave up basically back then, you know, 5.5 years ago when they said no, there was nothing you could do.
What was it like touching him for the first time?
I've been waiting to do that for a long time.
Barbara says she got help in her search from the internet. Larry now has learned he has grandparents and a brother and a sister. He's looking forward to meeting his new family over Thanksgiving.
Could you complete an entire week of test taking with both hands tied behind your back? That's not exactly what happened to a South Bend 5th grader, but he did just take 4 days of lengthy tests despite 2 broken wrists he suffered in a playground accident last Friday.
And I'm a 2nd-degree black belt.
Wayne says he did experience some pain, especially after essay questions, but that his karate lessons helped him put things in the proper mental perspective.
Trooper.
Yes, and with weather this nice, it must be tough to stay inside and take those tests.
Oh, I would think so. It's a little crisp tonight at the Lake Shore in St. Joe Benton Harbor. Will we stay warm for the weekend, Michael?
As a matter of fact, we're going to warm up a little as we head toward the weekend. A whole bunch of sunshine coming our way through the Central Plains. We are kind of watching the remains of Hurricane Nora out in well, Arizona. Which way is that heading? We'll have the forecast coming up right on through the coming weekend.
And roll your brake.
They're here and they're hot. They're Shoney's greatest hits. All your original favorites like country fried steak, charbroiled chicken, and the fried shrimp dinner. Remember chopped beef steak and chicken stir fry? Solid gold rates just $4.99. But wait, there's more. You get all this for $4.99. Add the unlimited salad bar for just a little more. Shoney's greatest hits. All your favorites in one complete collection. These legends live on, but this offer won't. Here's how to order. Shoney's greatest hits just $4.99. Order now.
Summer, there's a million places to go and a million people to see, and nothing could be easier than getting there in a new Chevy Cavalier. You can get 2.9 APR financing or cash back during the Chevy Big Value Big Savings event. Cavalier is easy to own and has a comprehensive safety package including standard anti-lock brakes and no extra charge. There's great offers on other outstanding cars and trucks too. There'll never be a better time to get a 97 Chevy than during the Chevy Big Value Big Savings event.
See your Michiana Chevy Geo dealers.
Later on an all-new Tonight Show, fresh from his live ER performance. Look, it's George Clooney. Then a shocking kiss from Ellen DeGeneres. Will she go for 2? Will Dennis Rodman go for it? Plus a cop who barks like a dog. ER's Noah Wiley and a dead guy.
It's kind of like a freak night for you, isn't it? I mean,
Then Conan's got Elton John tonight.
Here's a look at our record book for today. High temperature was 70 with all that afternoon sunshine. Overnight low 47, and we've had no rain.
We were looking for our first refrigerator.
I needed a new washer and dryer.
We remodeled our entire kitchen.
When these people needed new appliances, they knew just where to go. Circuit City. For over 45 years, Circuit City's had the best top brands at guaranteed low prices. And right now, during Whirlpool Value Month, get $20 to $100 rebates on select Whirlpool appliances. When you need new appliances, there's only one place to go.
Circuit City.
You can't get a lower price. We guarantee it.
You're going to want to take advantage of the great deals at the Dodge Big Model Year Clearance before time runs out. You'll need to be quick on your feet to corner a Caravan with up to $1,000 cash back. And since after $750 cash back, Caravan is the lowest priced minivan in the industry, time isn't the only thing that's going to fly. Get to the Dodge Big Model Year Clearance soon, because the clock is running. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Meteorologist Mike Hoffman's Weathercast has the American Meteorological Society's seal of approval.
Good evening, too. If you were standing in the studio right now, this is what you'd be seeing. Me pointing to a blue wall, which looks a little bit silly, but I have to look over here to actually see what I'm pointing at. It's all done electronically. They take out the blue and they put in my weather map. So instead of seeing this, we see this at home. And looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Not nearly as hard as it looks to do this, but that's all right. I shouldn't have said that. Friday night flights for tomorrow night. Chuck Freeby will be out there. Nice weather. 63 degrees. By the end of the game, it'll start off in the upper 60s, maybe near 70 degrees. So for a change, some very nice weather. for all those Friday night football games. Let's go outside right now, see what Skyview 16 is showing us. Out of Warsaw, 55 degrees. It's clear all across Michiana this evening. It is cool, but not as chilly as it was last night. Let's check some of the other Skyview cameras in. We'll see Elkhart 56 with clear skies, and we'll go to Goshen next, where it's been clear all evening as well at 55 degrees. Up along the lakeshore, a little bit chillier. St. Joe Benton Harbor's at 51 degrees. And out of South Bend, Mishawaka, temperature right now 54. Rest of the numbers still fairly dry for this time of the night. Dew point 51, humidity 90%. That's typical for this time of the evening. Barometer is rising at 29.89 inches. Winds are northwesterly right now at 6 miles per hour. Checking the temperatures from our Newscenter 16 weather spotters, 51 degrees in Benton Harbor is the cool spot, and several 57s. Rensselaer, Kendallville, and North Manchester, actually the warmest reading at 58 degrees. Around the Midwest, so 60 in Detroit, 61 in Lafayette, 65 across much of Missouri, 47 in Iron Mountain. That's the cool spot on this map. So the air that came behind this cold front or weak cool front that came on through here is a little bit cooler behind it, but with high pressure settling in and a whole bunch of sunshine tomorrow, we should see temperatures very similar to what we saw today, and this high definitely will settle into our area and give us another day of sunshine. The clouds from the remains of Hurricane Nora should not reach here until at least Sunday. Here's my forecast for all of Michiana for tonight. We are going to see clear skies, cool conditions, overnight low of 50 degrees. Tomorrow, sunny and downright gorgeous, high temperature of 72. Overnight low tomorrow night, 50 once again. And the 5-day forecast, beautiful football weather on Saturday for everybody, 75 degrees the high. A mix of sun and clouds Sunday with a high of 72. There is a chance of some rain late Sunday. Sunday night and Monday looks like our best chance, high on Monday 66 and then 60 degrees for Tuesday. Good timing for the weekend. The best weather.
Excellent. Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Did I hear you say you think you're overpaid for what you did?
No, I didn't say that.
The company would let you give it back if you want.
You get used to staying over there.
Of course you do. You do it very well.
Thank you, Mike. Well, he grew up here in Indiana, but for the next 4 months, he'll be living in space. We'll take you to the send-off party for the next American astronaut headed to Space Station Mir.
And a lot of kids spend the summer mowing lawns, but this youngster traveled thousands of miles on his mower. We'll tell you why.
Solve. Stand by control room. And go to control room. Stand by master control. And go to master. And you can roll your brake.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to provide closed captioning services for Newscenter 16.
Light up your home with hot deals at Lennar. Add security with outdoor lights on sale now. These gold-plated lights feature a durable finish. This coach style is only $29.99. Stock up on Sylvania light bulbs available in a wide selection. 2 packs of long-lasting fluorescent bulbs are just $1.25 after rebate. For the best selection of lights, shop Menard.
Save big money at Menards.
Houston?
Houston, go.
Yeah, Houston, I got a problem here.
Roger that. Can you describe the problem?
Houston, I banged my elbow leaving the capsule. I'm experiencing some discomfort, and it feels like it's starting to swell.
Hang on. We're connecting you to an expert.
Hello. Thank you for calling the health professionals. How can I help you?
Health questions? Call the health professionals at Memorial Hospital of South Bend. Help is as close as your phone.
Howdy, folks! Here's what's just off the truck at Big Lots. Wow!
Halloween's just around the corner, so pick up these spooky fright frames. Just walk past them and creepy, and just $15.99 each. And you can decorate the house with these assorted 20-inch sculpture lights. Your choice, just $4.99 at Big Lots.
One day it's this, one day it's that, but every day, it's the price! Wow!
Home improvement loans from Norwest. Low rates, quick approvals, loans by phone. Life's short. What are you waiting for?
These days, being well-dressed doesn't always mean wearing a suit. But in most cases, it still means wearing pants.
The Men's Warehouse.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
All up on it. Music. Stand by newsroom, stand by A mic, and dissolve, open mic Q.
The news may be going on as we speak, but there are still plenty of people hard at work. You're looking at a live shot of our newsroom as we continue to take you inside our live newscast. Well, it's a go for tonight's launch of the Space Shuttle Atlantis.
That's right, but what you may not realize is the astronaut heading up to the space station near hails from Indiana. Last night, friends and family of astronaut David Wolf gathered in Cape Canaveral, Florida to wish him good luck. Wolf was not able to attend the festivities. He was being quarantined, but his father was bursting with pride.
What's it like? Sometimes I feel like he's not my son when he's so famous. I'm just a normal person. And sometimes it's kind of a weird feeling.
NASA officials say Wolf is eager to go and replace Michael Foale. Foale has weathered months of mishaps aboard Mir. A youngster from Utah set off in August with a dream and a lawnmower. Today, Ryan Tripp rode into the nation's capital with both still intact. The 12-year-old arrived in Washington this morning a little tired after spending 3,300 miles on that mower. It took 41 days, but now that Ryan has ridden his way into the record books, his ride also raised money for a Utah baby in need of a liver transplant. Wow.
Amazing kid.
Not me. A big change for former Elkhart native Sean Kemp.
We'll tell you where he's headed, and two high school powerhouses were spiking it out tonight. We'll take you to the game next.
Stand by white shot on 4. Dissolve 4. And roll your brake.
You'll find convenience and savings at your neighborhood Ready Mart stores. Be sure to stop in this week for these Ready Mart specials. On a cool morning, try any size French vanilla cappuccino and save 20 cents. There's other flavors, too. Burger's Country Fresh Ice Cream is a favorite anytime. Half gallons are only $1.99 in Ready Mart. Try a delicious pizza puff, a taste of Italy in a light crust. Just 99 cents at most Ready Marts. Every day, all 25 Ready Mart locations offer you their instant discount stamps. Save them for even better prices at your local Ready Mart store.
$2,000 cash back.
Best savings of the year.
For a limited time.
Now, get the best savings ever on Chrysler and Plymouth's Best. $2,000 cash back on the award-winning Plymouth Neon and Plymouth Breeze. Or get Plymouth Voyager, now the lowest price minivan you can buy. Plus, there's up to $2,000 on select Chryslers. And for the first time, even $1,000 cash back on the best-selling Sebring convertible. It's the Chrysler and Plymouth Best of the Best clearance for a limited time only at your Chrysler and Plymouth dealer.
We're 2. Kids Quarters is 2 years old. And to celebrate, we're having a birthday sale. Save 15 to 50% on the biggest selection of crib to college furniture. This week, famous Childcraft cribs, cradles, and changers marked down 35%. The safest solid wood lofts and bunks by Barn Door from $2.99. Versatile contemporary beds and dressers marked down 40%. Birthday sale savings from 15 to 50% off. No money down, no interest for 6 months, and free layaway. For the safest furniture your child can grow with, come to the birthday sale at Kids Quarters by Service Merchandise in Mishawaka.
The savings are yours as Martin celebrates the grand opening of its new Niles, Michigan store. This week's budget savers, Fresh Express salad mix. Buy one, get one free. Save $1.69. Martin's Farm Fresh boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.99 a pound. Save $2 a pound. Kellogg's Fruit Loops and Rice Krispies, $1.49. Save 10 cents. And Tombstone 12-inch pizza, 2 for $5 with your Martin's Advantage card. Save $3.78.
Martin Supermarkets, count on us for savings.
This Saturday's Hoosier Lotto jackpot is an estimated $8 million.
Got your ticket?
It's supposed to be my commercial. New clues put a new spin on the Britney Spears case.
We'll have the latest on this case tomorrow morning.
Wake up tomorrow with 16 Morning News.
Stand by camera 2. Stand by all 3 mics. Start your move on 2. Dissolve, mic, cue them.
Well, Sean Kemp didn't want to stay in Seattle, did he?
No, he didn't, and you know what? Doesn't have to anymore.
Yeah.
Just for road games, because he's heading east. Elkhart Sean Kemp said that he would never again play for the Seattle Supersonics, and tonight the team made sure of it. The former Concord High Star is leaving the Pacific Northwest and relocating closer to his Elkhart home. Kemp goes to Cleveland as part of a 3-way deal involving the Cavs, Sonics, and Milwaukee. Kemp, who's 27, is regarded as one of the top forwards in the league, but endured a ton of off-court problems with the Sonics this past season. When Seattle won the West 2 years ago, Kemp averaged over 23 points and 10 boards a game. So here is how the deal breaks down. Kemp and Sherman Douglas go to Cleveland. Terrell Brandon, the All-Star, and Tyrone Hill go from Cleveland to Milwaukee, and Vin Baker goes from Milwaukee to Seattle. Saturday afternoon, 106,000 fans will be cheering the renewal of one of the nation's top rivalries. It's Notre Dame and Michigan in football. The Irish have been hard-pressed to find positives over the last 2 weeks, but when you listen to Michigan coach Lloyd Carr talk, he thinks the Irish are just a step away from being where they usually are, fighting for it all.
Notre Dame is a program of tradition. It is a program of players who have great pride in what they do, and they're going to come in here and play their best game of the season. I don't know, no doubt about that.
Tomorrow night, we also put the spotlight on Michigan as it is Sturgis homecoming. Running back Mike Fieberkorn has helped the Trojans to an unblemished mark. But tomorrow night, top-ranked Marshall is the opposition.
Our quarterback, Brian Keim, has to make real good decisions, and he has all season long. Brian's done a real nice job for us in executing the option and throwing the ball. Obviously, I think our offensive and defensive lines have to control the line of scrimmage. Whether we're as good as Marshall High School, we'll find that out Friday night.
Marshall led by All-America quarterback Ryan Van Dyke. Now, along with Sturgis, Chopper 16 visits Fairfield, Goshen, Elkhart, and Penn tomorrow night. So get those signs and banners ready for Chuck. Michiana's most watched high school highlight show. It's Friday Night Lights on Newscenter 16. But that Penn-Mishawaka rivalry is not confined to the gridiron. Tonight, the backyard brawl was settled on the volleyball court. A great crowd to watch a great match between Penn and Mishawaka on the court. Suzanne Cunningham, she's only a freshman, or as Keith Jackson would say, a young freshman. Then it is Jennifer Reisner for Penn coming back as it goes 3 games with Penn, falls to Mishawaka 2-1. And a key basketball game tonight in the Lakeland Conference. Look at the ball movement by Lakeshore against River Valley as the Lancers' Amanda Wolke scores 2 of her 12. Valley tries to answer as Amanda Warnke gathers the pass and tallies the bucket, but Lakeshore wins its 35th straight conference game as Rachel Shirley, girl with 2 first names, helps the Lancers get a 58-32 triumph. And congratulations to Houston Astros as they won tonight, clinching the National League Central over the Cubs.
Wow.
Yeah, so
okay.
There we go. Live. All right.
Yes, we are.
Every night.
Our life in the hands of those people upstairs.
That's right.
Thank you so much. Well, it's not uncommon to find towers in Europe.
But not many cities boast a tower like this. It not only took elbow grease to build this, it actually took elbows, knees, hands, and feet. We'll show you more up next.
Stand by wide shot. On camera 4. Ball 4.
Okay.
Roll your brake.
Ford's factory-authorized clearance. The time when everything comes together. Now, for a limited time, get up to $2,000 cash back and as low as 1.9 financing on every Ford car in stock. Ford Taurus, America's best-selling car. The newly restyled Ford Contour. Ford Escort, the #1 small car in America. Every 97 Ford car in stock. Ford's factory-authorized clearance. Serious cars, serious savings, like never before. Only at your Northern Indiana Ford dealer.
Nighttime. The world relaxes a bit, and so do we. Option 7 at Centennial Wireless offers you evenings at a relaxed 7 cents a minute. When weekends come alive, keep on talking at just 7 cents a minute. Plus 7-cent minute long distance to all of Indiana, most of Ohio, Michigan, and the Chicagoland area. An option that saves your regular plan for business while letting you talk for fun for cheap. You'll even receive a free phone and charger. 7 cents a minute now at Centennial Wireless.
We'd like you to consider a hot new option for your car. It's not a luxury car item. Still, it's sure to impress your friends. In fact, this little number might just change the way you feel about driving. Introducing Exclaim Auto Plus from Farm Bureau Insurance. Car insurance that provides 100% repair and replacement coverage for newer cars. Coverage so good, it's really not even an option. It's a must. Call your Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance agent today.
Are you ready for something big, South Bend? I mean, something really big?
Live with Region Me is on WNDU TV this fall.
Live with Regis and Kathy Lee.
Weekday mornings on Channel 16.
And stand by master control. Dissolve. Stand by camera 2.
Mike Hoffman gets 10 seconds for day watch.
And dissolve the 2. Open mic Q on.
You've heard of the Eiffel Tower and the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
But you don't usually see towers like this one. It's a living tower, and it didn't last long. It's all part of an annual celebration in Barcelona. For 400 years, groups of young people have gathered in Barcelona to build the most elaborate human tower. It takes the participants around 10 months each year to prepare and perfect the precarious balancing act.
That's tricky stuff.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Now, Daywatch from Michiana's hardest working weatherman.
It's not tricky at all. Tomorrow's another one just like today. 54 at 8 o'clock, 67 at noon, 72 by 4 in the afternoon. A lot of sunshine. So yet another nice one. And it looks the same on Saturday, even a little warmer.
Lovely.
Excellent. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. And that's the late edition of Newscenter 16. We hope you enjoyed the inside live look at our station.
That's right. Tonight's show's ahead with Jay Leno. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Changed on, standby master, dissolve master, standby newsroom, change, dissolve newsroom, changed on, standby control room, dissolve control room, changed on, copyright, roll your brake.
Great job, everyone.
Contact Newscenter 16 via fax, phone, email, feedback voicemail, or visit our website at WNDU.com. Newscenter 16, coverage you can count on.
1 minute to showtime, Jay.
Okay, Roberta, thanks a lot. I'll be right there. You guys want to give me a break? Go home already. It's over.
Hey, no, it's all lit.
This is documentary film crew we used on the live VR tonight. I can't seem to shake them. Go home already.
All right, get lost, will you? The show is over. Wait, I got an idea. Look, give me that laptop.
You think that'll work?
It'll work. It'll work on these guys. They don't look that bright.